All the way at AWC, it's time for another weekly iteration of your 15-minute stretch break with Coach Michael. Let's start. We're gonna go for marches. We're gonna go for 20 steps each side. This is 4. Get that knee up to the chest, get that blood flowing. Target a little bit of hip flexor to drive that knee up to our chest. 11 on this one. 13. This is 15, 5 more. 2 more. And rest, good. Next we're going to our standing dead bug. Excuse me, we're gonna go 8 aside. One leg soft bend. I'm gonna meet in the middle, opposite arm, opposite leg. Big reach all the way back. That's 1, 2, good. 3, 4. Exhaling as we squeeze to the middle. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. To give you a different view. So opposite side now. 8 here. Start in the middle. Big reach back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big reach. 6, 7, 8. Good. Nice. Let's go into some hinges. Move this out of the way. So we're gonna do this 1 of 2 ways. These are good mornings, right? We're gonna have it on the back of our head to mimic a regular good morning, which is going to be soft bend of the knee, hinging over, squeezing those glutes, come back up. Hinging over, squeezing, come back up. We can do 8 of those, or we can go soft bend of the knee, hinging down, sliding with my legs down to that mid shin if I can. Reset, soft bend to the mid shin. I'm gonna go for 8 good mornings. So, again, trying to find a position. Feet are hip or shoulder width apart, hinging over, squeezing to come back up. Squeezing to come back up. Squeeze the glutes and the hamstrings. Good, 3. This is 4. Inhale. Exhale to come back up, soften the knee. 7 is my count. And 8 to call. Very good. Alrighty. Let's take a sit. We gotta do this sitting or standing. We're gonna go into rotations. You remember those from last time? Feet are gonna be about hip width apart. Adjusting my watch here, sorry. I'm going to go into seated rotations. Hands on opposite shoulders. Vertical, 5 aside this time. Rotating over, going back to middle. That's 1 aside. Good. Try to stretch with that mid back. Mobilize that spine. Good. 3 aside. Yep. Controlling that breathing as best we can. And 1 more for good luck. Good. Now, I want to go into a sit and reach. So I'm going to be here. I'm going to rotate down and then come back up to the middle. Opposite arm, touching, back up. Sitting, reaching to that 4 as best I can, back to the middle. Let's go 5. This is 3 aside, 1. And 1. Good. Like to exhale as I rotate through. Inhaling in the reset position. That counts 4 aside. 5. Good. Next, let's introduce some calf raises. Okay? Over here, I'm just raise my calves. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. We're sitting up with an upright posture. 8, 9, 10. Go to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Standing back up. We're gonna go back to that lateral lunge. So again, getting nice and wide here, making sure you have an external support if needed. I'm just going to shift my weight to one side, back to the middle, to the other side. Targeting my hip adductors here, those inner groin muscles. Let's go for 6 aside. 2 aside. Nice. 3 aside. Keep that upright chest the best we can. 4 aside. 2 more each side. Drive that knee over toes as best I can. 6. Good. There we go. Okay. Let's do another lower body one. Excuse me. We're going to go into our hip cars. Stationary. Remember, if you can, if you've been doing these a couple weeks in a row, we're going to try to do with no external stability. Again, if you need it, use it. We're going to go 8. So bring that knee up, around, out, and back in, following that same pattern on the way back. That's 1. Control, back in. Trying to hike that pelvis up as much. It's okay if you fall over. Well, not fall over, but just lose your balance and catch yourself. Just like I am. Controlling. It's going to be 4. Focusing. Finding that coordination, finding that balance. Good. Pushing into that ground. Oh. 7 is my count. And last one. Good. Shake it out. Same thing the other side. Hands can either be on the hips, keep that pelvis level, or find your head to really isolate that movement. 1. This is 2. Good. 3. Enjoy that breathing. 4. This is 5. Good. Find that balance. 6. 7. Last one is 8. Look at that. Good balance, everybody. Okay. Let's go into another one of our hinges. We're going to be the seated hinge, or the seated hinge and reach. Is set in. Good. Good, good. Now we're going to go into our seated hinge and reach. Be here, reaching all the way down as low as I can, coming back up. If you can, have those hands at the shoulders. Coming back up. Making sure you're nice and secure towards the edge of that seat. Hinging over. Squeezing glute. Bracing the core as we go down and we come back up. Exhale as we come up. Inhale, brace the core. 6. Good. 7. And 8. Good, nice. Let's go into our seated cat-cow next. Hands on the knees. Pushing my T-spine away from me to that back wall. Bringing my chest forward as far as I can to that wall I'm facing. Pushing that chest back. And then 4. This is 3, 4, 6, 7, and last one is 8. Good. Let's go for some shoulder rolls now. Pulling those shoulders forward. Let's go for 10 forward, 10 backwards. Controlling that breathing as best we can. 6 is my count. Let's go hands on our shoulders to draw circles. Start with big. Then we can go backwards. Try to go smaller as we go down. Good. Now I want to go into some adduction with those arms and shoulders. It's an abduction. With inside, or make sure I'm not down here, I'm not up here. 90 degree, that shoulder. An elbow. 2. Keep that chest nice and proud. Make sure I'm not throwing my back. I'm nice and neutral spine, neutral pelvis. I'm sitting, seated, or sitting. 5, 6, 8. Good. Now we're going to some IR and ER with that shoulder. So you're getting up at that 90 degree. That shoulder and elbow. 1, 2, and 2, 3. You're just trying to get a better angle. 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8. Really feel in the shoulder now. 9, 10. After that IR and ER, we're going to just some external rotation with that protraction or reaching forward of that shoulder blade. So forward, reach, pulling back, squeezing the shoulder blades together into that external rotation. Again, forward reach as far as I can, pulling back, squeeze, external rotation, dropping and again. 3, forward, 4, reaching forward, 5, this is 6, 2 more, 7, forward, 8. Round of applause. We're almost there, folks. Thanks for staying tuned in again all these weeks. You've been with me. Pushing that palm forward. We're going for a wrist stretch, wrist extensor stretch as I'm dropping my palm down as far as I can, holding with those hands. Go for 4 breaths. 3-second inhale, 3-second exhale. Inhale for 3, exhale for 3. Inhale for 3, exhale for 3. 4, and exhale for 3. Opposite side, inhaling for 3, and exhaling for 3. That's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. Now let's go for some flexion, wrist flexion stretches. So same thing, just holding down on that, on those knuckles or that wrist. Inhaling for 3. Good. It's 2. It's 3. that's 4. Same thing the other side, really slowing down the heart rate now. And that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Good. Okay. Let's try to go into some elbow circles. So again, I'm just gonna have my arms out there. I'm just gonna try to draw circles with my forearm. As you can see, going clockwise, right? 6. I'm gonna rotate around, keeping that humerus or that upper arm bone as straight as I possibly can, drawing a circle. Now let's go the other way. If you're able to, do both hands. You're not getting confused there. Let's go 8 forward, 8 backward. Two more stretches to finish off. Some of my favorites you've seen, we're going quad stretch and hamstring stretch to finish. Okay? Grab that quad, try to grab that shin as best as you can. Again, aiming for that inhale for 3, exhale for 3, 4 times. Inhaling for 3. Good, getting deep into that quad. You need to use a wall, stand by the wall, or have that external stability. It's 2. That's 3, and last one. Yep. And that's 4. Good. Gently putting that leg down, switching sides, using that either wall or external stability of that chair, grabbing that quad as best we can, that shin, inhaling for 3, exhaling for 3. Finding that balance in that foot, soft bend the other leg. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Good. Final one coming at you, going for that split stance, hamstring stretch, hinging. There, using that external stability to go deeper in that stretch. Make sure that spine is neutral. Don't want to be too kyphotic or too folded forward. We're going to get a good deep stretch in that forward leg. Inhaling for 3, exhaling for 3. Good time, like breath. Last one. And good, coming up to the middle, shaking out a little bit, switching legs. Last stretch of the day, let's make it count here. Kicking that other leg forward, hinging back, getting a nice deep stretch on that hamstring and glute. Inhaling for 3, and exhale for 3. That's 2. That's 3. That's 1. Alrighty. Once again, EWC, my name is Coach Michael. Thanks again for joining me across these couple of weeks to do your 15-minute stretch break. Stay tuned for more stretch break and fitness related content coming at you on our Instagram. Follow us on CCSAI AWC. Take care.